Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this not spring-like day, even though we have a spring concert. But you know what? We're moving forward. So thank you again for joining us. This is a beautiful celebration of our awesome choral program here. We have two amazing teammates here. We've got like the dream team of Miss Sarah Labrie. Mr. Andrew Scolio. And of course, we've got Dr. Paul Carlson. Whoop, whoop. It is my pleasure to support this team and what they are doing with the students. They are a fabulous duo who really are so student-driven and student-focused, and it's really just a pleasure to see them collaborating in such a wonderful way. You are for sure in for a treat tonight. I've been through a bunch of the rehearsals, and the students have been working so very hard, and they're excited. Yeah. It's going to be great. Before I turn it over to Mrs. Labrie that will kick things off, I have a couple thank yous. First of all, to our FullMads volunteers for their help with ushering. So give them a big shout out. And really, truly, a huge thank you to all of you. We are going through some difficult times right now, but I am feeling the love, and I think our teachers are feeling the love of the support for the performing arts. So thank you for your loud and proud support. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, I am turning it over to Mrs. Labrie.
Good evening, everyone. All right. Welcome to the Lexington High School Spring Choral Concert featuring all 5 of our wonderful curricular choirs. I'm going to give you a very brief introduction so we can get you right to the singing. My name is Sarah Labrie, and I am one of 2 very lucky directors of this choral program here at LHS. Mr. Scolio and I are incredibly grateful that you can all be here with us tonight to celebrate some really transformative performances and to celebrate all of our wonderful young singers. At this time, I just want to remind you to please silence your cell phones as a courtesy to our performers, and please only exit or move about the auditorium during stage transitions between ensembles. As you know, these doors are quite loud. Thank you for taking the time out of this busy season to be here tonight, and without further ado, sit back, enjoy, and please welcome to the stage TB Choral under the direction of Mr. Andrew Scolio.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight's concert opens with 3 short Latin pieces by Laura Farnell that really showcase this choir's a cappella singing. It's our first a cappella set that we've done this year, so I'm really excited for this group. The set moves from an energetic Gloria Deo to the more reflective and peaceful Dona Nobis Pacem, and finally ends with the joyful and rhythmic Jubilate Deo. So if you could hold your applause until the end of the 3 Latin songs, that would be most appreciated. And without further ado, here's TB Choral.
Gloria Deo, Gloria Deo, Gloria Deo, Alleluia. Gloria Deo, Gloria Deo, Gloria Deo. mighty song, sing a song of exultation. Sing a mighty song, sing a song of joy. Oh, sing a mighty song, sing a song of jubilation. Sing a mighty song, sing a song of praise. Jubilate, jubilate Deo, jubilate, jubilate Deo, jubilate, jubilate Deo, jubilate, jubilate Deo.
Our next piece, Lyndon Lee by Ray Fun Williams, brings us to the English countryside, which sets a poem by William Barnes. This music is kind of, and the poetry is filled with nostalgia and a deep love of nature. And then for our final piece, we'll finish with Come to the Music by Joseph Martin. It's a high energy celebration full of rhythm, joy, and momentum. So I hope you enjoy our two final pieces.
sea and morning dove. Music is the voice of worship. Music lifts our hearts above. Music is our common language. Music is the song of love. Celebrate, celebrate. Celebrate, 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 college, celebrate, celebrate, college, celebrate, celebrate, college, celebrate, celebrate, clap your hands. Gloria, Gloria, sing hallelujah. Gloria, Gloria, sing to the Lord. Gloria, Gloria, sing hallelujah. Gloria, Gloria, sing evermore. Gloria, Gloria Deo, Alleluia, Alleluia, Gloria, Gloria Deo. Come to the music hall. Alleluia.
All right, one more round of applause for TB Chorale. Thank you. And now, please give a very warm welcome to SA Chorale under the direction of Mrs. Sarah Labrie. For their first piece, Hotaru Koi, please be aware that all the lights in the auditorium will be turned off so you can enjoy the sight of our singing fireflies.
thank you so much, everybody. We hope you enjoyed S.A. Chorale's performance of Ro Ogura's Hotaru Koi. Before we sing our final set of 3 pieces, I wanted to take a moment to explain just how special and meaningful this next piece is to us. We've been working very hard to prepare 3 movements from James Burton's Lost Words. This work takes its inspiration and text from the award-winning cultural phenomenon and book of the same name, a book that was, in turn, a creative response to the removal of everyday nature words from a new edition of a children's dictionary. Each page celebrates a lost word with a beautiful poem or musical spell magically brought to life by Burton's music. A couple of weeks ago, all 5 LHS choirs had an opportunity to work with James Burton, who flew here all the way from the UK to spend 3 days in residence with our choral students. Mr. Scolio and I met James Burton when he first became our conductor as singers in the Tanglewood Festival Chorus at the Boston Symphony Orchestra. And in our time with him, we witnessed his masterful ability to consistently inspire some of the best musicians in the world and to sharpen their skills, musicianship, rehearsal practices, and technique. And when we found out that he'd be in residence with the choirs at New England Conservatory in February and then in Handel and Haydn Society in May, and we realized his US visa is good that whole time, we thought, gosh, we should just ask him to stay with us, and he was thrilled. So this piece was very exciting for us to work on, not only because it's challenging and magical and wonderful, but because we had 3 days to work on it with the composer and ask him all of the questions we had about why things were set and should we do it this way, or why did you place it that way? What does this dynamic mean? What does that word mean? And we felt really inspired, I think, to hear the explanation of how this piece came to be from the composer himself. So we hope you enjoy these 3 movements from Lost Words: Bluebell, Wren, and Otter.
All right, thank you. Please give a warm welcome to the fabulous LHS Chamber Singers. Their set this evening explores the expressive power of the human voice, its unique ability to delight and inspire, to protect and console, to express love, and to challenge convention across time and cultures. We begin with Songbird by Sarah Gortel, an a cappella work that celebrates the joy and freedom of singing. Through its vibrant energy and interwoven vocal lines, the piece captures the image of songbirds whose melodies seem to spin threads of gold, drawing listeners into their musical world. We then enter the enchanted soundscape of Mendelssohn's You Spotted Snakes, drawn from his incidental music to Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. In this scene, a chorus of fairies protects their queen from the dangers of the forest and calls upon the nightingale to offer a gentle lullaby as she rests. An example of music not only used for beauty, but also for comfort and guardianship. Our third piece, Liebst du Schönheit by Clara Schumann, reflects the Romantic era's deep reverence for sincere emotional expression. It's set to a well-known poem of the time, and the work reminds us that love, grounded in outward qualities, beauty, youth, or wealth, is fleeting, while love rooted in genuine, enduring feeling endures forevermore. And then we conclude with I'll Never Study by Paul David Thomas, a spirited and satirical setting of a poem by Alasdair Miller. With wit and humor, the piece responds to historical claims that intellectual study was unsuitable for women, ultimately transforming that idea into a message of empowerment and independence. So we hope you enjoy this exploration of the many ways in which the voice can move, protect, and inspire. And I ask you to please hold your applause until the end of the entire set. So give one more round of applause for chamber singers.
Some war with rear mice for their leathern wings, to make my small elves coats. And some keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices, and let me rest. You spotted snakes with double tongue, lonely hedgehogs be not seen, roots and blindworms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen. Roots and blindworms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen, come not near our fairy queen. Hence away, hence away. You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen. Hence away, hence away. Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby, 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 lullaby. Our charm, our lovely lady night. So good night, so good night, so good night, so good night. With lullaby. So good night, so good night, so good night. So good night. With lullaby. So good night. So good night. Weeping spiders come not here, hence you lovely spinners hence. Beetles black approach not near, worm nor snail do no offense. Weeping spiders come not here, hence you long-legged spinners hence. Hence you long-legged spinners hence. Come not here, come not here, come not here, come not here. Beetles black approach not near, worm nor snail do no offense. Come not here, come not here, come not here, come not here. Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby, 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 lullaby. Our halls will no charm, our lovely lady night. So good night, so good night, so good night, so good night. With lullaby. So good night, so good night, so good night. So good night. With lullaby. So good night. So good Hence away, now all is well. Aloof stands sentinel. Leaves who should hide, or is on as it and Leaves who
Thank you so much, everyone. Give it up one more time for a fabulous set from chamber singers. And now, as they are getting settled on stage, I'd like you to welcome the LHS Concert Choir. Concert Choir's set tonight can be heard as a reflection on democracy, its fragility, its humanity, and the collective strength required to sustain it. We begin with Benjamin Britten's Advanced Democracy, which was composed in 1938, just after the signing of the Munich Accords as Europe stood on the brink of war. Commissioned as a pro-democracy propaganda piece, this song is urgent and unflinching. It's a warning of dictatorship and calling people to defend democratic ideals. We ask that you hold your applause after the end of the second piece, as we'll transition directly into that one. For the second piece, we transition inwards to Dale Trumbore's In the Middle. It's a meditation on time and connection. A functioning society depends not only on its institutions, but on our willingness to slow down, to listen, and to care for one another. Then Robert Pearsall's Leah Garland offers a moment of collective mourning. Its rich, interwoven polyphony reminds us that societies are shaped by shared loss as well as shared voice. And we close this set with Moses Hogan's The Battle of Jericho. Here, the falling walls become a powerful metaphor. When people come together with purpose and determination, barriers can crumble. Please welcome Concert Choir.
Talk about your kings of Gideon. You can talk about your men of song. Yes, undone by good old Joshua at the battle of Jericho. That morning, Joshua. The battle of Jericho. The battle of Jericho. The battle of Jericho. The battle of Joshua. The battle of Jericho. The battle of Joshua. The battle of Joshua. The battle. It's the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle. It's the battle of Jericho. Right up to the walls of Jericho. He marched with spear in hand. Oh, that horn Joshua cried.
Was the battle that in my hand.
God Almighty, then the lamb and sheep born begins to go. The battle trumpet begins to sound.
Oh, the battle.
Joshua commanded the church to shout.
And the walls come a-tumbling down.
Oh, Lord, you know that
Joshua fit the battle, yes, the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle, yes, the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle, yes, the battle of Jericho. The walls come
tumbling down.
Oh Lord, you know that Joshua fit the battle, yes, the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle, yes, the battle of Jericho. Joshua fit the battle, yes, the battle of Jericho.
The walls come tumbling down.
And now, please give a warm welcome to the marvelous ensemble coming on stage beside me, the LHS Madrigal Singers. The Madrigal Singers set tonight celebrates the rich tradition, mostly of British choral music, in honor of our guest artist in residence, Mr. James Burton. You'll hear music spanning centuries, from Renaissance polyphony of William Byrd to the folk-inspired charm of John Rutter to the shimmering sound world of Ralph Vaughan Williams and the modern Scottish ballad Caledonia. Each of these pieces represents a different facet of the British choral tradition: storytelling, text painting, many, many vocal colors, and a deep connection to folk roots. In the middle of the set, you'll also hear one delightful exception to this British tradition, which is Jaakko Montajärvi's El Hambo, a playful, rhythmically mischievous work that adds a bit of Nordic humor to an otherwise very British program. Please welcome to the stage the LHS Madrigal Singers.
'Twas on a Monday morning, and there I saw my darling. She looked so neat and charming in every high degree.
She looked so neat and nimble, oh, washing off her linen, oh, dashing away with the smoothing art,
Dashing away with the smoothing art,
dashing away with the smoothing art. She stole my heart, she
stole my heart away. It was on a Tuesday morning, and there I saw my darling.
in every high degree.
She looked so neat and nimble, oh,
Hanging out her linen, oh,
dashing away with the smoothing art,
dashing away with the smoothing art. She stole my heart away.
It was on a Wednesday morning, and there I saw my darling. She looked so neat and charming in every high degree. She looked so neat and nimble, though starching of her linen, oh, dashing away with the smoothing art, dashing away with the smoothing art, dashing away with the smoothing art. She stole my heart away. 'Twas on a Thursday morning, and there I saw my darling.
She looked so neat and charming in every high degree. She looked so neat and nimble, oh,
Ironing of her linen, oh,
dashing away with the smoothing art,
dashing away with the smoothing art,
dashing away with the smoothing art. She stole my heart away.
'twas on a Friday morning, and there I saw my darling. She looked so neat and charming in every high degree. She looked so neat and nimble, folding off her linen, dashing away with the smoothing art, dashing away with the smoothing art, dashing away with the smoothing art. She stole my heart away.
'Twas on a Saturday morning.
And there I saw my darling.
She looked so neat and charming in every high degree.
She looked so neat and nimble, oh,
Hanging off her linen, oh,
dashing away with the
smoothing art, dashing away with the smoothing art, dashing away with the smoothing art. She stole my heart away.
'twas on a Sunday morning, and there I saw my darling.
She looked so neat and charming in every high degree. She looked so neat and nimble, oh, wearing off her linen, oh, dashing away with the smoothing art,
Dashing away with the smoothing art,
dashing away with the smoothing art. She stole my heart away.
Tonight, as our concert closer, the three honors choirs present Serenade to Music by Ralph Vaughan Williams. The work was premiered in Royal Albert Hall, featuring 16 soloists. We've reworked the piece to fit our group, and you'll hear 8 fabulous soloists tonight, along with the stunning sound of our 3 combined honors choirs. The text of Serenade to Music is drawn from Act 5 of The Merchant of Venice, where Lorenzo and Jessica sit beneath the night sky, listening to music and marveling at its beauty. Vaughan Williams captures this scene with extraordinary warmth and tenderness, creating a sound world that seems both intimate and expansive. The honors choirs first read through this piece right on this stage at our Big Sing on March 17th as part of James Burton's residency here with us. It was a thrilling experience to have Mr. Burton introduce the piece to our students for the first time and cover so much music in such a short amount of time. We hope you find yourselves just as transported. We hope you find yourselves transported by this exquisite and reflective work. Before they start, I do have a few thank yous. The first is to our custodial staff. Thank you for the care you take for this building and our spaces every day. Your work creates an environment where students and music can thrive, and we are so deeply grateful, so thank you. Next to our technical director, Mr. Carlton Ward. Thank you for setting up the risers and microphones and for making the technology behave and for somehow making very complex setups look effortless. We quite literally could not do this without you. Thank you, Carlton. To our wonderful collaborator, Dr. Paul Carlson, thank you so much for your extraordinary musicianship. Thank you for your flexibility and for being the kind of colleague and friend who just elevates every rehearsal. So we're very lucky to make music with you all year long. Thank you, Paul. To our performing arts coordinators, Angela Carpenter and Nick Hart, and our administrators, Andrew Baker and Dan Melia, and our superintendent, Dr. Julie Hackett. Thank you for believing in the arts, supporting big ideas, and helping this program continue to grow. So thank you to our admin. Woo. Very important to our friends and families. Thank you for your encouragement, your time, and for showing up so consistently for these students. Your belief in the value of music education means more than you know. Thank you for all you've done for your kiddos up here. Thank you. I'd also like to take a moment to thank my incredible colleague, Mrs. Sarah Labrie. Sarah, thank you so much for your support, guidance, and mentorship during my first year here in Lexington. Thank you for your inspiring dedication you bring to your students and your work here. Very grateful to collaborate with you. And finally, to all of our students, thank you for your openness, your generosity, and your trust. You support one another so fully and continue to show up ready to make music each and every day. It's a true privilege to learn and grow alongside you every day. Thank you. All right, and without further ado, we wish you all a safe, happy, and healthy spring and look forward to seeing you in just over a month for Pops. Please enjoy, please enjoy the combined voices of the LHS Honors Choirs, Maestro Sarah Labrie, Dr. Paul Carlson, and violin soloist Mr. Scott Moore of the Lexington Symphony, and our 8 outstanding student soloists for Ralph Vaughan Williams' masterwork, Serenade to Music.
The floor of heaven is thick inlaid with patines of bright gold. Thou beholdst, but in his motion like an angel sings, still quoting to the young cherubins. But whilst this muddy vesture of decay doth grossly close it in, we cannot heal it. Come home and wake Diana with the hymn. With sweetest touches pierce your mistress' ear, and draw her home with you. I am never ready when I hear sweet music.
Losing is your spirit so attentive. The man that hath no music in himself, Lord is not moved with concord of sweet sounds, is fit for treasons, stratagems, and spoils. The motions of his spirit are dull as night, and his affections dark as a goose.
Music, hark!
Thank you so much, everyone. I can't go without saying that we've basically got the best job in the whole world to be doing this with your wonderful children, friends, family every day. Thank you for letting us borrow your children. It's the best part of our day. We hope to see you soon for Pops in the Gym. Thank you for coming to our final choral event of the year.